Don't really know this song very well, but I need to make a backing track. And you know what? You'll be with me on this one. This is a song I'm sure you know. Do you know it? I used to listen to friends of mine sing it when I was in college, and I never really thought I would ever include it in a set that I would do, but I am now playing live, and you know what? The people demand Sweet Caroline. So we will be recording the vocals to this song I don't have that much knowledge of, and I'll try to listen to the song and record some backing tracks and show you how to do it. And hopefully you will subscribe to the Hunnitap channel. Give me thumbs up. Please don't hurt my feelings, oh, too much. It would be easy to tease me. All right, enough of that nonsense. Enough of it. I say stop this madness. All right, let me see if I can get the chat up. Theoretically, yeah, there it is. All right, I can see the chats. Whoa. Whoa. We're good. All right, I am using a Zoom. Can you believe it? I'm using a Zoom L8 DAW. No. Zoom L8 mixer audio interface to record all this stuff. That's what this mic is plugged into, and that's what the sound is coming through to. So you might also wonder, what is this thing down here? That is a FL Studio digital audio workstation software, which I'm recording this into. And if you're watching this after the fact, by all means, leave a comment. That helps the algorithms, that helps me, supports the channel. And if you want to see me perform this song, well, I have a live stream scheduled on the channel where I'll be performing at the beautiful Marker 99 on the Indian River Lagoon, and you can check that out as well. That should be a lot of fun. I'm adding cover music. You know, I'm an original musician, and I'm definitely not the standard like strum along Sam guy. And I know it sounds like sort of a backhanded slap, but I'm really not the strum along guy with the acoustic guitar. And you might say, well, what's up with that, dude? Why don't you do that? I mean, that's what everybody else does. And I'll just tell you, that's not what I'm really meant to do. I'm meant to be playing my original music, and I love to do that. But I also love to make the people happy. So I've found a sort of happy middle ground. If you're going to play out live, people want to hear some of the songs they know, and you can blend them together. But I can't do just all Hunnitap live. I mean, first of all, it gets a little bit monotonous after 4 hours of playing the same exact style of music. And I have a lot of styles of music, but the point is, nothing familiar. So we'll see how this all goes, you know? We'll see how it goes with you. I hope you will leave some comments and get involved. I am Hunnitap. I'm an original artist from Florida, and you're here with me. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is maybe I'll, I think I will. I think what I'm going to do is try okay. See if I can do this. See if I can pull it off. I'm going to try to show you the Sweet Caroline, the actual Sweet Caroline. There it is. This is sort of there. Sorta. There it is. This is on YouTube. Listen, there he is, Neil Diamond, man. Good looking guy. Good looking guy. He looks so nice. Looks like he could be your uncle. Uncle Schmunkle. So, we'll go ahead and there we go. There we go. You know, dreams do come true. If you just keep believing, it'll come. I don't know, for some reason this song makes me want to just break into song, man. I guess that's why you play it. I guess that's why you play it. Alright. Now, let's see if that broke something. No, still got diamond. Alright, good, good. I had to do a little magic trick here to... Not actually magic, but I had to just move my YouTube Studio instance out so I could see your chats. And now I can see them. So if you say something in the chat, I can see it, but nobody said anything yet. Have mercy. Okay. I'm playing it down there. I'm playing it in my DAW right now through that backing track. So we're going to stop that. Stop. I demand that you stop. Okay, and we're going to play the actual song itself, and I'm just going to listen to it. I also have the lyrics up in a separate Word document. And we'll see if I can get a feel for this. Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. I'm going to sing it about like that. We have a similar kind of voice range. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Oops, I'm going percussive. Believed it along. And then we'll do that on a separate thing. Okay, so I think I can handle that. Yeah, I could do that. All right. Practice it one more time and we'll see how good. You can sing along with it. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? It went up. Okay. At 12, it starts. Where it began, I can't begin to know when. But then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'da believed it? Who'da. I'm gonna do the who'da believe. Who'da believe. I'm not gonna do who'd have believe. I'm gonna do who'da. All right. Yeah, we could do that, man. We could do that. I mean, let's see what happens. All right, so let's get right into the DAW, y'all. All right, so in order to pull this off, hear that? It's percussive. I got to be careful I don't do that because I can easily do that, and I don't want to do that. So if I just angle my face down as I'm singing, it misses it. I'm create like a percussive sound wave into the mic, and then you get the in the recording, and that's no good. So what I do is I take that track and I put it on track 1. I'm assigning things to on the channel rack here. And then on track 2, I'm going to go to my DAW, which this is a cool thing about, and it automatically sounds a little like robot-y, and that's because it's coming through 2 channels now, but don't worry about that. I kind of like that, actually, because it adds almost like a chorus sound to it, but that's not how the final track sounds. It's just that it's going through 2 interfaces, and explaining it would bore you to death. But I'm just going to bring it in through input 1, which is where I have this mono mic running through. I keep checking the comments just to make sure I'm not missing any fantastic comments. Not yet. Okay, we're only 6 minutes in. This is going to take a while, and it might hurt. It's going to hurt at first, maybe a little slight itchiness, and then eventually it will become incredibly pleasurable. I mean, you'll be begging for more by the end of this. Or you'll say, I never want to listen to this dude again because I've heard him sing Sweet Caroline more times than anyone should ever have to endure such things. Maybe. All right. I'm going to listen to it one more time. Sorry. It comes in at 12 seconds. After that, beep, beep, where it again. I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was it in spring? Was it in spring?
And spring became
Hold on, what did he say?
the spring.
Was in the spring?
Was in the spring.
Was in the? Was in the? Not was in the. Was in
And
the.
spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along?
Who'd have believed you'd come along? All right, we got it. We got it. We can do this, man. You can do it in front of, well, 7 people on the stream right now. Lucky 7. Yeah, moral support or not. Hey, Mateo, you're back. Good to see you, man. We're recording another backing track for my gig on Saturday evening. On the edge of a tropical lagoon, man. Trying to make people stoked. Okay. Let's do this, shall we? First attempt. It's never perfect. Where it began. I don't like that. But now I see where it comes in. Okay, let's just relax, man. Let's try it again. Where it began. Where it began. That's I did like the whisper thing. Let's not do the whisper thing. Where it began. I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong, not old. Yeah, no, it needs to be just a little louder. There, where it began, where it began, where it began. That's better. All right. Sorry, I'm setting the gain on my mixer here to make it about right. Where it began. I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? I think I can do that better. I'm going to do it one more time. Yikes. All right, Mateo, stay with me. Here we go. Where'd it be? Where'd it? Is that a word? Where'd it? Where it began. I can't believe to know when. Believe. Begin to know when. I can't believe to know when. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That's not what he said. Where it began. I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the... I did some spring. I did a weird thing there. This is the process. Where it began. I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? All right. That'll work. What do you think, team? Yeah, hey, D-Gorillas. Good to see you. Yeah, man. Stoked you're on, by the way. Can you make a background song? Yeah, absolutely. I make all kinds of background songs. Thanks for asking, Mateo. And this one is actually going to be my backing track that I'll use for my performance on Saturday. So if you come back and watch the Saturday stream, you're going to see this song performed by me. And hopefully I don't screw it up. But there's always that chance. But if, it's entertaining either way, right? Here we go. Where it began. I messed it up. All right, I'm laying down the second track. Because what we're going to do is probably just tri-track this one. Just have two that I pan, one left, one right, and then one right down the center vocally. I'll show you what I do after I get these two recorded. Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Oh, you see how I came in too soon on that one? You hear my other vote coming in a little slower. Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? All right, that's good, that's good. Where it began, where it, all right, this is the third track. Where it began, I can't believe to know when. Believe to know when. I want to do that again. Darn it. I wish I was better at this. But you know how you get better at it? Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Okay. So, theoretically, that's PDG. Pretty darn good, but we'll see. All right, so we're getting there. Hey, everybody on the stream, I'm Hunnitap, man. And you are you. I am Hunnitap, and I'm an original musician from Florida, and I'm making a backing track for my performance this Saturday, which I hope you will turn on notifications for. It's going to be happening at around 5:45. I'll start. Auto-tune. Yeah, dude. Omi Joker 4K? Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, we'll do auto-tune. In fact, we'll do Vocodex, which is like highly robotic helium sort of vocal effects. So if you stick around, I'll ask Omi if you're here. But if you are, we're going to do it. We're going to do even better than auto-tune, like crazy robotic tones. That'll be cool. We're going to add it. Yeah, thanks for that suggestion, my dude. And I love the SpongeBob icon. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, you think? Oh, the sound on the voice now. Yes, I hear it. Yeah, the sound on the voice now is because I'm running it through two things. See how it goes away there? I'm actually running it through the DAW, and it's coming through this, which makes it sound like a robot. But it actually sounds like this in the recording. But you'll see when we start. Okay, let's try it. Okay. So we go back to this channel rack. And this is also a little DAW 101. And what I'm going to do is take these. They all show up on track 2, because that's where I recorded them from. But what I'm going to do is move them to 3, 4, and 5. Now they're on these 3. And what I do is I've got a little set of effects saved. It's called Hunnitap, what do I call it? File. Standard Hunnitap Vocals Effects, which is compressor, chorus, and an EQ. Now, sometimes I use the EQ. It's nice to have it there anyway. If you don't do anything with it, it just doesn't do anything to EQ it. It just gives it the standard sound. All right, now that I have, you see they show up over here on the right, compressor, chorus, and then EQ. Now I take this one and I pan it all the way right. I take this one, I pan it left, and this one I go right up the center. I lower these down just a bit. Now listen to how this sounds with the compression. Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? All right, that's not bad. All right, we're gonna save that as Sweet. Sweet Caroline. Looks like we've already got one saved sort of like that, but we're gonna call it Sweet Caroline BT. All right, save. Okay, let's look back at the comments. I like to tend to the comments because if I was watching this stream, I'd want, bro, let's collab. Send me. Oh yeah, I love to collab. That's like my main thing, dude. That's the main thing is the collab. The collab is what it's all about. So my email is listed right on the channel. If you go to the main channel page, you could send me an email. It's so easy. And then we'll be connectoided. All right. In the meantime, let's do this Diamond thing. Danny Diamond. What's this guy name? Neil Diamond. Sorry. Danny Diamond. Danny Diamond and the Hopalong Gang. Come on, Paulie. All right. Here we go. Let's listen to what Danny Diamond, Neil Diamond has to say here. The next part, because I don't know it. Okay, I'm going to try to practice it. Hands, hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. And you see how he does it? Man, he carries that note all the way. You. Right. He carries it right through to the beginning of the next line. You. He does that vibrato. Sweet Caroline. Oh, we'll do the robot voices to the ba 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 at the end. We're gonna do that. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the night. We're going to do each one of these as their own separate thing. I don't know if they repeat it or it's a really short song. All right, I think I can pull that off. I mean, ba ba ba. But we're going to do like a blah, blah. We're going to it's going to be I mean, like borderline too weird. I can promise you that. Hey, Mike Diamond. Mike Diamond. Holy mackerel. Are you related to Neil Diamond? Okay. If so, you're in the right place, man. I mean, he couldn't be in a better place. All right, let's get right back to it and do it. Who'd have believed you'd come along? I missed my cue. I don't know when he starts. Hands. Hands. Get your hands off me. No, I have hands. Hands.
Touching hands.
Ah. Hands.
Touching hands.
Touching hands. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that, right? I mean, I'm not incapable of correctness. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Oh, it's going to be one of those things, folks. It's going to be one of those things. We're going to get through it. This happened to me on the door song. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands. Touching hands. Get your hands off of me, you animal. Is that in the song? I don't know. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. I gotta U that all the way through, and I feel like I missed the cue on every single one of those. I was too focused on the "get off of me, you dirty animal" when you make those hands comments. Maybe I'll say that when I perform it. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Thanks everybody on the stream. Holy mackerel, we've had 167 views, and that's pretty gnarly. All right, maybe you sing along with me. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands. Oh, that's not right. Hands. That's how I'm going to sing it. Yeah, I'm going to get hands. Hands. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Now hold on. Does he do the good thing all the way through to the other side? I gotta find out. I can't get that wrong.
touching hands,
Okay.
hands,
Hands.
touching hands, reaching out,
Reaching out.
touching me,
Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline. The times never seem so good. I'm
inclined to believe there never was.
okay. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The dream is real. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I got a little gnarly on that one. I clipped it. You gotta be kidding me. I clipped it right there. See that dirty snake? You dirty snake. I got too excited. That's what happened. I had caught Neil Diamond-itis, and it just was like a runaway freight train of weirdness. All right, let's try it again. This time. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, 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 and more hands. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, I had it right until I just blew it. Darn it, you. I'm not going to record a crappy version. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now why? Too crackly at the end. I don't know. Let's give it a try. And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem. Wouldn't you know? How am I doing, folks? How am I doing? I don't know. Dare to do it, you know what I mean? And spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands. Oh, that was horrible. My hands were not in the right place. Keep your hands to yourself. All right, here we go. We're just going to go from here. You'd come along. Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now why? Well, what do you think, crowd? What do you think, crew? Is that tolerable? I mean, I don't know. We got 10 people on the stream. What do you think? Should I keep it? All right. Well, we can always re-record it. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean, Jelly Bean. Let's, I'm going to shorten this up. We're going to take it right to there. We'll take that right to there. We'll do this. We'll do that. And then we're in. Okay. Now we'll do the third track. You'd come along. Hands. Oh, no. Nope. This is the point where I go, we're We're going to do undo that. We're going to delete all of them because I don't like the way those two came together. And you know, it's a lot easier to just delete these two than it is to figure out where they're broken. So we're just going to do that. We're going to re-record them. You come along. Hands. Touching hands. Ooh, I clipped. All right, the stress of it all. Could be worse. We could be working in a pencil factory making erasers. You know what I'm saying? Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands. Touching hands. Reaching out. Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I like the way the ending of that went too. I didn't do the grovelly thing. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands. Touching hands. Reaching out. Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I. And I was a little off on that one, but we're going to try it. We're going to go again. Here we go. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands. Reaching hands. I want to reach out, but I just touching hands again. First the hands, then the touching hands, then the reaching out. It's a progression. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands. Touching hands. Reaching out. Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I. On one of them I did the growl. No, stop. Hit undo. All right, now, since I already set those effects, I just go 6, 7, 8. Oh, did I set them? No, I didn't. I didn't set them yet. Okay, so 6, 7, 8. I need to add my standard voc effect set. And there's probably a better way to do this. I always say that because sometimes I'm like, as soon as I say that, I go look and then I find a better way and then I learn. So 6 going left, 7 going right. Oh, 8, 7, 6. Oh, I missed one. I put one on one I'm not using yet. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, I suppose we'll try it like this, down at the same sort of levels that we had here. Let's listen to it. Okay, and thank you everybody on the stream. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like this kind of goofiness. We're about 40 minutes in. We're almost halfway through Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. So let's see if we can finish her up. See how you like the sound of this one. Here we go. Hands. touching hands, reaching out. Nope. Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I... Okay, so that was... I like the second. I don't like these first three parts here. I'll tell you why. Hands. Oh, that's weird. Hands. Is that... All right, let's see if that is in the other two. No, that's all right. Okay. Touching hands. That's almost okay. Reaching out. And then that's it. Reaching out. Touching. And I know that's the way the other ones do it too. So. All right. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. Okay, I get it. I know what I'm going to change there. We're going to re-record the third part of this. No, let's not do that. Let's get this up. Yeah, we're in the right place. Okay, good. Yeah, we're going to just re-record the one part. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I... All right, I think that's better. Yeah, I'm glad I redid that, man. That was janky. Janky and stanky. Oopsie. Yeah. All right, there we go. Let's listen to it one last time for quality control. And if it's good, we're going on to the next part. Hands. Oh, that's all right. Touching hands. Reaching out. Touching me. Touching you, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now All right. Let's not get carried away, man. Get a hold of yourself. All right, look at this. We've got most of it down. I got to figure out something to play a guitar so it's not just like karaoke, but it could just be karaoke. I mean, don't overthink it, dude. Don't overthink it. All right. Or totally overthink it. It's really up to you. But let's do this.
Look at the night. Look at the night. To believe there never was, but
Now, look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. See how I did that there? We fill it up only two. And when I heard, I see. When I heard, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you?
warm, touching warm.
All right, and then we get into warm and touching warm. All right, this is gonna be good. All right, ready. Okay.
You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up. That was close. Could give me an A for effort on that one. This is sort of new to me. I've heard people sing it, never tried it on myself.
fly. You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. I messed up that thing there, and I also was a little slow on the vocals, so we'll try it again.
fly. You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? Something weird about that. And I know I didn't time it right, but you know, the other thing is don't sweat it in the sense that you sing it the way you want to sing it, the way it's naturally sung by you. You don't have to reproduce exactly how Neil Diamond did it, because you're not Neil Diamond. You're never going to be Neil Diamond.
You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? I think that one's pretty good. Let's see if I can reproduce that.
You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when loving you? Loving you. That's the name of the college I used to go to.
You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurtin' runs off my shoulder. Oh, I came in late on that one, you dirty dog. Come on.
You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when I'm in you? I'm with you. I wanted to say when I'm with you. Darn it, I had that almost perfect, but we'll get it right this time.
You believe they never would, but now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? That's a keeper. All right, now we're going to do the little bit. We're going to do the third track, which is a little bit more, I'll say, vehement. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? Alright, we're gonna do the same old, same old. I'm gonna push this one to 9, push this one to 10, push this one to 11. And you see, if you're new to this, well, then you're learning a little bit about how to use a DAW. But if you already use this, maybe you learned something new. And if you know something I don't know, maybe you could tell me, and I could learn from you. But that's the idea. Anyone can do it, including you. All right, let's see what this sounds like. But now I look at the night. Oh, I like that. And it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, oh, I like how that part came out. Hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when I'm with you? Should I add that? All right, now we're gonna get into all that warmin'. Hey, Fifi Henderson, great to see you. Do you like it, Fifi? Are you laughing with me or are you laughing at me? I don't know. Please say with me. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm recording a song, Fifi, for my performance on Saturday where I gotta add some. I bent the knee, man. I bent the knee. I'm going to do at you. Ah, Puff. Well, that's okay. I bent the knee. I finally have to perform these songs, and I'll admit a little part of me dies every time I sing this song. But there's enough of me to go around, Puff Daddy Juice. All right, let's get to it. Next part. Warm, touching warm.
Reaching out, touching me,
Touching you, sweet Caroline.
Good times never seem so to be sweet.
Okay, I think we're going to be able to reuse some of this. We might do a little copy and paste action.
Touching more.
All right, I'm just going to sing it however I want. How about that? All right, here we go. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Show me the love. And I appreciate all the comments. It's super cool of you to do that. All right, let's just do it. Hurtin' runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, warm. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Warm. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm. touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, no. Let's try it. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, no. Alright, I think that's a keeper. We'll go for it. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, no. Well, you know what they say? They can only kill you once. They can only kill you once. After that, it's all just details. Whew, man. All right. All right. Well, thank you. Ticked Off Patriot 1. Love that name, by the way. All right. Let's assign these tracks. We're just getting goofy, and I really appreciate everybody being on here with me. I hope you're having a fantastic night. And you're spending a little of it with me, and that's really something that I value. I don't take lightly. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what am I doing? I'm losing track. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add vocal effects to each one of these channels. And it's just a compressor, a chorus, and an EQ. But I don't have it EQ'd to any specific setting. I just EQ it. All right, we're going to pan that one all the way left, pan that one right. This is sort of like my lame little formula I use. And I made about 6 of these tracks and tried them at my live performance on Saturday. I performed in this band shell in a downtown area near me, and I really liked the way they sounded. I really liked them. What I do is I record a version that is with the full vocals, like I'm mixing it for now, and then I record a version which has the vocals just tuned down a bunch. So I then have it as a background to my singing voice, and since I'm singing with my singing, it gives a real depth to the track. I found I really liked the way it sounded. So, and I think others did too. But you know, if they didn't tell me. So at least I can be blissfully ignorant, you know. And if you can't be blissfully ignorant, at least be satisfactorily ignorant, I would say. Okay, let's listen to the song and see what he says next. Mr. Diamond, Mr. Diamond.
Touching warm.
Oh. And then I go into the news section. I just want to make sure my lyrics are right.
Good times
never seemed so good. I'm gonna record this now. I
to believe they never would. Oh, no. Sweet Caroline,
Okay, we're gonna get super weird on these last two.
never seemed so good. Sweet Caroline,
Okay, then he says it again.
I believe they never could. Sweet
Okay, yeah. I believe they never could is what he says at the end. I believe they never could. Okay, so he does a bop bop ba there. Yeah, many bop bop bas. Okay, no, I just messed that up. Okay, okay, so he does one Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no no. Then he does a Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. I believed they never could. And then he does that fade out thing, which I'll just skip that. But on the bop bop bas on these last two, I'm going to do Vocadex, which is going to be like super weird robot voice, which I know the certain people in the crowd on Saturday will probably appreciate it depending on how much they've had to drink. And that's who I'm really doing this for, okay? Doing it for them. I care. I care a lot. All right. Let's do this.
To believe they never would. Oh no.
Oh, look at that. There's just a whole big space. Right. And then I can do some kind of like guitar thing in there. I'll do a guitar thing. In the meantime, let's just start it right where it starts. Sweet. It was like, you ever watch a race where the guy forgets to tie his shoes and the first step he falls on his face? Sweet. It's not sweet when you mess it up, man. Sweet Caroline. You know what I'm going to do, actually? Is this cheating? Well, you can be the judge. No. Let's turn this off. It was in the spring. Never seen Sweet Caroline. I was gonna copy and paste it, but that's lame, man. We're gonna re-record it. I'm not gonna do that. I thought better of it. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no. What does he do there? Because that's not how he did it. I'm sure of it. What did he do? Come on, Neil. Help me out, man.
Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no.
Okay.
Never Sweet Caroline. Good times never
miss there? No.
touching me. Good times never.
Hold on. Am I going crazy? Alright. That is at 2:33 is where that's happening. And this one is at 2:30. Let's see.
Touching me. Touching me.
Okay, I think I'm going insane. Let's see. Let's turn this off. And
I would, oh no.
Yeah, that part, is he singing over it? Is he singing over it? Do-do-do.
Touching you. I'm holding your shoulders. I hurt. Hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Worn out.
Here we go.
Touching me. Touching you.
Did I just...
Reaching out,
Oh,
touching warm. Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no,
here we go. That's the space.
Sweet Caroline,
Good times never seem so good.
sweet Caroline.
Ah, that's what he does.
I believe they never could. Sweet
Okay, just like he does one version of that. Okay, we're just gonna try it. We're just gonna see what happens. I mean, I don't. I'll admit I'm sort of confused, but I always get like that when I record these songs. It's never not a thing. Sweet, 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 so sweet. Sweet Caroline. Sweet, 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 sweet. Oh God, it's horrible. I hope I don't do this when I play it live. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. All right. Let's see if we can salvage this. Sweet Good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Alright, we're gonna sing one more on top and then we're doing Vocadex. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Not they, I believe. Sweet Caroline. Oh, the heck with all that. We're gonna get rid of all that. We're gonna get rid of all. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Let's do it all over again. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Alright, I think that's better. I almost clipped the Vokes on that like 3 times, but we're going for it anyway. I like that version better. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Alright, we'll do third version and we're done, and then we'll go to Vocadex. Sweet Caroline. Got a little weird there at a moment. We're not doing that. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believed I never could. Oh, what a relief. Now, I'm going to stop that right there. I'm going to look, see if we've got any comments. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, y'all. Holy moly, we got almost 600 views. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? All right, let's, by the way, comments, likes, whatever you got, I'll take them because it all helps the channel. And by the way, if you want to see me perform this for the first time ever in front of in-person peoples Oops. Yeah, okay. So I forgot to apply this. Oh, that one's applied. That one's not. Okay. Let's apply the vocal effects. And then on the last one, we're going to apply a totally different set of vocal effects, which I've been telling you about. It's called Vocodex. Vocodex. All right, let's see. Yeah, this one we had it like a little bit higher up. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what these Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. I believe. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do that in Vocodex. That'll be good enough. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. I believed I never could. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. Here's what we're going to do on this one. This is about to get weird. Let me see if we got any comments first. All right, good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Thank you, everybody, for being on. And by the way, I don't know if, probably not, but if OME Joker is still on. If you are, let me know, because we're about to do what you had alluded to at the very beginning. But probably not on anymore. All right, let's go. This one, 15. This one, 16. Yeah. This one's 17. So we recorded 17 separate vocal tracks, which is no small feat, by the way, in my way of looking at the worlds. All right, so I forget. 16, 17. Why is it doing that? That's that one. That's that one. Okay, that one is 17. This one is on 18. Okay, I'm just checking. I lose track of the math sometimes, to be honest. 16, 17, 18. All right, yeah. And that's 16, 17, 18. And then on this one, 16, 17 needs folks. Yeah, okay. Now we're back. Had to synchronize up. And 18. 18's getting something weird. Let's go compressor. Let's go Vocodex. Vocodex. All right. We're going to make this weird, man. I'm telling you. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem. All right, now let's turn it on. Good. Helium. Sweet Caroline. I believed I never could. We're getting there. Hold on. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline. I believed I never could. It's obviously not on the right notes, but you get the idea. We're going to do a little robot voice action. That should go over like Led Zeppelin, right? I don't know, maybe not. We're just going to loop on that one sound and see if we can get it to sound sort of like what we want it to sound. Caroline, Caroline, That's simply horrible. I mean, that's just absolutely horrible. So I don't know what I need to do here. If I need to just get rid of it, let's try robot sound and see if that. We're going to try something weird here. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to turn that off, and we're going to record another thing, but I'm going to do it totally off key this time and see. Sometimes you can do that with the Vocodex, and it comes out sort of weird and wonderful. All right. That sounds, but you'll see maybe if I can pull this off. All right, let's see if we can do this. We'll go this one into 18. I actually turn that one off. Okay. See how this one. Good times never seem so good. I turned it off. Good times never seem so good. I thought better of it. I'm not going to do the helium track. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna play. Sometimes it does. Yo, Wolflower, what's happening, dude? Good to see you here. Awesome to have you on. I was contemplating doing a weird thing here, man, and I just don't know if it will play live. Maybe just put it in one time. Should I add it in? Should I add in the ba ba ba's? I'm stuck as to whether to add in the ba ba ba's. He doesn't add in the ba ba ba's. They just add in themselves, and I think it's the kind of thing you want the crowd to do. So I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it. By the way, this is very Mark Mara. He sings this song all the time. Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? All right, we're gonna say that is pretty darn good for what I touching hand. Should I add another layer? Reaching out, touching you. Sweet Caroline. See, I'm going to be singing with it. I'll be singing with it, so adding the additional depth. So it doesn't need to be that tight. Hands. Yeah. I think we got it to where we want it to be. All right, so I'm going to save it. And I'll come back and do the finer mixing of it later, but there you go, folks. That's a backing track. All right, let's do another one. I think I'm going to do another one. Should I do another one? I mean, ba, ba, ba. All right, Wolf Lover, you can help me out tremendously, my man. What is another fan favorite? Mark Morrow knows them all. That's why I need to hook up with my dude over here in St. Petersburg. I'm just on the other side of the state. I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't be collabing on this stuff. But he knows all the songs. I could just go back and listen to any of his live stream performances and get 100 songs. Like he does Tennessee Whiskey. Tennessee Whiskey. Country Roads. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to write them down. Yeah, okay, Country Roads. Yeah, tell me what you like. Because, yeah, by the way, I'll dedicate it to Wolf Lover in the stream on Saturday night. Country Roads. Country Roads by... Who sings that? Country Roads. Let's listen to it. We're not worried about copyright here because we're not monetizing any of this, yo. All right, let's... Holy moly. Let's try this. Country Roads. All right. John Denver. Ah. Trees younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road. All right. Take me home. John Denver, of course. To the place I belong, West Virginia, Central Florida. Take me home. All right, yeah. All right, we're doing that one. Got any others? What do you got? Mr. Sunshine, Tennessee Whiskey, plus any Tom Petty hit. All right, well, so, yeah, I think I'm adding Tennessee Whiskey, too. I'll be recording all these in live stream this week. So I have them ready because I really do need more fan favorites. I love to play the originals, but I realize people want to. And it gets me excited when people get excited in the gigs, so there's that. And they get excited for my stuff too, but not like the one they know. Mr. Sunshine on My Shoulder. Writing it down. Man, it's getting hot in here. I'm going to open up the window. But now my neighbors have to hear me sing... Sweet Caroline another 10 million times. No, we're done with that. We're on to the next one. I think I might do, what do you think about Dem Belly Full by Bob Marley? Dem belly full, but we hungry. That one. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's basically the effect of wearing earmuffs. Oh, okay. I'll play. I've got the backing track. I'll play the backing track just so you can hear. Maybe we'll do that one next. Here it is. Maybe we'll do this one next. But you gave me a bunch of them. Thank you. Them belly full, but we hungry. A hungry mob is a hungry mob. Is an angry mob. But the dirty tough. Them pot they cook, but our food enough. They're gonna dance to future music. Maybe I shouldn't sing it. I'll have to sing in my key. Dance. I'll have to sing my. Them belly full, but we hungry. I'm singing my natural voice, or I'll do that. Them belly full, but we hungry. A hungry mob is a angry mob. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that one. Yeah, there's certainly others. Hey Jude, Brown Eyed Girl. Yeah, those are two good ones. Now, I know Mark, he plays acoustic guitar to all these, and I'm doing backing tracks, which... but I'm going to be playing lead guitar to it. So I'll find the key, and I'll just, like, follow the melody with my lead, so to speak. And I think that's doable. I think that's doable. Like, let's see. All right. Yeah. Which I think's okay. I mean, what do you think, Wolf Lover? I feel like I'm just not the guy that does the acoustic guitar strumming thing and sings. It doesn't feel right to me. But on some level, not that it's not right to do, just that it's not right for me. I think it's really cool, actually. But I want to feel, connected with the music in a way that helps me perform. So. Yeah, exactly. I don't think people care. I mean, whether you strum the acoustic guitar, but I just know so many of the musicians around here, they do the acoustic guitar and singing with it thing. They have no backing tracks and they just do that. But for me, it's a different sort of thing. So here we go. All right, so let's see. So for instance, that song, The Belly Full, yeah. That's right, yeah. If you're having fun, people will have fun. That's exactly it. Just chillax. What was that thinking? Wrong key. Them belly full, but we hungry. Yeah. That's the plan. Okay. I got a bunch of backing tracks to make. All right, so. Oh, yeah, man. For sure. Yeah. Practicing more lead guitar is something we all should do more, myself included. You know, I should be running through all my practice stuff every day, at least to be where I want it to be, and expanding the horizons, because you get sort of stuck. I claim you get sort of stuck in one way of playing stuff if you're not careful. All right, so I had some others I wanted to do. Let's see. All right, so I check off Sweet Caroline, at least for the initial one. Tennessee Whiskey, that's another one. I think Tennessee Whiskey's probably a good one. I don't know if it's in my vocal world, but maybe. And you can always bring things into your zone, so to speak. I think I could find a way to make this one work. Like that Neil Diamond song's so easy for me to sing because he's right in my normal vocal range. I'm not saying I'm Neil Diamond, but that's a pretty natural one for me.
Used to spend my nights out.
Used to spend my nights out.
Liquor was the only love I know.
Liquor was the only love I know.
But you rescued me.
But you rescued me from reaching the bottom. Brought me back from being too far gone. You have to be careful I don't go flat on some of these. Blue. Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet. Strawberry wine. I think I can do that one. I think I like that song too. I'm going to do that one, dude. Yeah, you change the harmony lines to keep it in your range. That's a great comment. You're so right, man. Okay, so I'm doing that one. Mr. Sunshine on My Shoulder. That one is one that didn't ring a bell. I'm sure I know it. Mr. Sunshine. John Denver, Mr. Sunshine on My Shoulders. John Denver just seemed like such a cool dude.
Can make me cry. Sunshine on the water.
I don't know if I can pull that one off. It's a great song, obviously, but I don't know if I can pull it off. You know one that I really like? It's Rocky Raccoon by the Beatles. Well, I think it's by, I don't want to misspeak. I'm not that much of a Beatles aficionado, but I think it's by George Harrison of the Beatles. And at one point, I was going to play it. I was going to make it a song that I played. I can find it here because I had it in my set list to play, and then I wimped out on it. I had it. I was going to sing it, and then I didn't do it. I just thought it would be so cool. You really have to. I listened to that song so many times as a kid. I mean, let's see if I can find it. Rocky Raccoon. Or as they say, Rocky Raccoon? Raccoon? Looking for it. Well, I might not be able to find it. Maybe it's in this one. Okay. Yeah, I did definitely wimp out on playing it, but I don't even see it in my set list anymore. Maybe it was one that I had as backup I was going to do if I got the fever to be a believer. Oh, here's one that I think I might do. And I actually found this is one that nobody would know by Percival Green Tea Pack. Stuck in the middle. I have been pushed, I have been pulled. There is no leaving me, no, no. I have been pushed, I have been pulled. There is no leaving. Yeah, something like that. That's another one I'm thinking of. There's also you know this one, Frank Zappa? Yeah, that one too. Who knows? Yeah, oh yeah, no problem. The Joker, oh yeah. Yeah, that's another good one. That's a classic. Steve Miller's actually not easy to sing. He has I would say that's definitely a key changer one because, yeah, he's challenging. Every time I've tried to really sing his songs, I feel like I'm swimming upstream. Yeah, so the Frank Zappa one, that was a Frank Zappa song that I just played, Cosmic Debris. I'll bring that one up. Cosmic with a K on the end. Cosmic Debris from Frank Zappa. Yeah, you can tell me if you think this one is one worth doing. Frank Zappa is such a weird thing.
The mystery man came over and he said,
It's really obnoxious, I know.
He said for a nominal service charge I could reach Nirvana tonight if I was ready, willing, and able to pay him his regular fee. He would drop all the rest of his pressing affairs and devote his attention to me. But I said, now who you jiving with that cosmic debris? The mystery man got
I have to learn that riff.
and he fidgeted around a bit. He reached in the pocket of his mystery robe and he whipped out his shaving kit. Now I thought it was a razor in a can, but he told me right then when the top popped there was nothing his box won't do but the oil of Aphrodite and the dust of the Grand Wazoo. He said you might not believe this, little fellow, but it'll cure your asthma too. And I said, now what kind of a guru are you anyway? Don't waste your time.
All right. Yeah, Frank Zappa, man. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, see you, Wolflover. Good to see you on the stream. You gave me a ton of good ideas. You can expect to see these coming out over. Yeah, it is an acquired taste, Frank Zappa. That's right. I don't think it's going to play too well at the old Marker 99 Bar and Grill. I think we'll probably have to be a little bit more accommodating to the clientele on this one, which is no problemo. None at all. All right, enough of that. All right, let's see what else. If there's anything else that jumps out at me. I still think I could find it. Oh, how about this one? This is Hout. You can't shut me down, and you can't shut me down.
You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can turn me off and I can't
Touch the ground.
Why you so rough and you can't shut me down. You can't
You
shut
can
me
find the
down.
key.
You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can turn me off and I can't touch the ground.
Found it.
Why you so rough and you can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down.
You're missing me, but I can see I've got to be by myself. I don't even think I know what it is. I'm digging this, making less from contempt. Maybe I'm crazy, yeah, you get it, baby.
You can't shut me down. You can turn me off and I can't touch the ground. Why you so perfect? You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't
By the way, don't forget to subscribe.
You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can turn me off and I can't touch the ground. Why you so rough and you can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut
You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down.
Shut me down. You can turn me off and I can touch the ground. Why you so perfect? You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me. You can't shut me down. You can turn me off and I can touch the ground. Why you so perfect? You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down.
Yeah, this is giving me a lot of great ideas. I like that song, Hout. You can't shut me down. You can't shut me down. You can try, but you can't shut me down. This one, Dan Petlansky, this is another good one that I really like.
Round about now, my baby's weeping. Round about now, my baby's gone. I'm not sure what I'm achieving when I'm alone, long distance from home. She wants a wedding ring on her finger. She wants a wedding in Spain. When you got a woman that loves you, man, that's the name of the game. Please believe me when I say I won't be long. I've just crossed the river. Only oceans fly away. Hurrying out time, I don't have the patience.
I just got a pizza order.
Watch your time, ease on down.
Wonder if you guys like this song.
Catch me a time, everlasting. Baby's love ain't keeping me around. Baby, please believe me when I say I won't be long. I've just crossed the river. Only oceans drive away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great song. Oh, I didn't know this live stream was going to completely devolve into just a jam session of miscellaneous tracks, but it did. Oh yeah. How about this one? Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. Alright, let's try. Yeah, let's try this one. Alright, we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try live right here, folks. Somewhere in Black Hills, Dakota, lived a young man named Rocky Raccoon. Yeah, that's down on. Yeah, 6. Alright, I've gotta start right here. I'm gonna sing this one. For you tykes who don't know this one, well, congratulations. It's your lucky day, Rocky Raccoon. Alright, let's see if we can restart it. Somewhere in the Black Hills, Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. One day his woman ran off with another guy, hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. He said, I'm gonna get that boy. So one day he walked down and booked himself a room in the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come equipped with a gun to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seemed, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill, but she called herself Lil. But everyone knew her as Nancy. Now she and a man who called himself Dan were in the next room at the hoedown. Rocky burst in, stinking of gin, and proceeded to lie. Oh, he said Danny Boy messed up the lyrics. But Daniel was high. He drew first and shot, and Rocky collapsed in the corner. Ooh, do 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 Now doctor came in, stinking of gin, and proceeded to lie on the table. He said, Rocky, you'll met your match. Rocky said, Doc, it's only a scratch, and I'll be better soon as I am able. Now Rocky Raccoon fell back to his room, and only to find Gideon's Bible. Gideon checked out, and he left it, no doubt, to help with good Rocky's revival. Woo! Do 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 All right, this has been a heck of a good time. A heck of a good time. All right. It's a glorious night. It's a glorious night. What is the what's the stats, man? What's the stats? Sometimes you just gotta figure out what the stats is. I think we've done. It's been quite a haul. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, stream analytics, viewer activity, stream health. Oh, stream health poor. That's not a good sign. Yeah. Well, we just don't know. But hey, I appreciate all you. That's for sure. Wolf Lover gave me some great tips here, and I'm gonna be digging into those. But who knows? I might even stream a little bit later. But I think I'm gonna go watch The Chosen. I'm in season 5 of The Chosen, and well, it's a tearjerker to say the least. Love you, mean it. God bless everybody who checked this out tonight. I'm gonna check out. My name's Hunnitap. Hope you will check me back on the next one. Have a great night, everybody.